People will come to love their oppression, to adore the technologies that undo their capacities to think. Love casts out fear, but conversely fear casts out love. And not only love. Fear also casts out intelligence, casts out goodness, casts out all thought of beauty and truth. The victim of mind manipulation does not know that he is a victim. To him, the walls of his prison are invisible, and he believes himself to be free. The propagandist's purpose is to make one set of people forget that certain other sets of people are human. One believes things because one has been conditioned to believe them. The secret of genius is to carry the spirit of the child into old age, which means never losing your enthusiasm. If most of us remain ignorant of ourselves, it is because self-knowledge is painful and we prefer the pleasures of illusion. The deepest sin against the human mind is to believe things without evidence. Dictators can always consolidate their tyranny by an appeal to patriotism. Medical science has made such tremendous progress that there is hardly a healthy human left. People often ask me what is the most effective technique for transforming their life. It is a little embarrassing that after years and years of research and experimentation, I have to say that the best answer is, just be a little kinder. Never have so many been manipulated so much by so few. There is only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. Beware of being too rational. In the country of the insane, the integrated man doesn't become king. He gets lynched. The surest way to work up a crusade in favor of some good cause is to promise people they will have a chance of maltreating someone. To be able to destroy with good conscience. To be able to behave badly and call your bad behavior righteous indignation. This is the height of psychological luxury, the most delicious of moral treats. That men do not learn very much from the lessons of history is the most important of all the lessons of history. A really efficient totalitarian state would be one in which the all-powerful executive of political bosses and their army of managers control a population of slaves who do not have to be coerced, because they love their servitude. The question of the next generation will not be one of how to liberate the masses, but rather, how to make them love their servitude. Liberties are not given, they are taken. Facts do not cease to exist because they are ignored. An intellectual is a person who's found one thing that's more interesting than sex. The greater part of the population is not very intelligent, dreads responsibility, and desires nothing better than to be told what to do. Provided the rulers do not interfere with its material comforts and its cherished beliefs, it is perfectly happy to let itself be ruled. Medical science is making such remarkable progress that soon none of us will be well. Every ceiling reached becomes a floor. Experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you. Reality cannot be ignored except at a price, and the longer the ignorance is persisted in, the higher and more terrible becomes the price that must be paid. the more powerful and original a mind, the more it will incline towards the religion of solitude. The most valuable of all education is the ability to make yourself do the thing you have to do, when it has to be done, whether you like it or not. Democracy can hardly be expected to flourish in societies where political and economic power is being progressively concentrated and centralized. But the progress of technology has led and is still leading to just such a concentration and centralization of power. Everyone who wants to do good to the human race always ends in universal bullying. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you mad. Technological progress has merely provided us with more efficient means for going backwards. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling lie. The goal in life is to discover that you've always been where you were supposed to be. We shall be permitted to live on this planet only for as long as we treat all nature with compassion and intelligence. Experience teaches only the teachable. It's a little embarrassing that after 45 years of research and study, the best advice I can give people is to be a little kinder to each other. Higher education is not necessarily a guarantee of higher virtue. The people who kill and torture and tell lies in the name of their sacred causes, these are never the publicans and the sinners. No, they're the virtuous, respectable men, who have the finest feelings, the best brains, the noblest ideals. Most human beings have an almost infinite capacity for taking things for granted. Beauty is worse than wine, it intoxicates both the holder and beholder. People intoxicate themselves with work so they won't see how they really are. Assembled in a crowd, people lose their powers of reasoning and their capacity for moral choice. If one's different, one's bound to be lonely. The world is an illusion, but an illusion which we must take seriously.
Congratulations on listening to these powerful quotes. Subscribe to our channel for access to all our transformational videos. One of the strongest ways to bring about the life that you want is by writing down your affirmations. Take a moment to post your affirmations in the comments below. Then comment on at least 2 other people's affirmations and impressions. Give hope and encouragement to others as we become one people.